We should be good money. We'll be good. I have no idea.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First off, give honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akal-Kadash. All right, I'm going to give all double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, salutation for the hopeful elect, and the blessed teachers, reverend true sincerity. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, but their lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom to the elect that scattered across the four corners of the earth, and preaching the downfall of Babylon the Great, and preaching the prophecies, the names, and the power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Shalom.
All right, we come out to tell you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans your true nationality. Okay, you are the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. All right, this is your nationality, your culture, your customs, and all those things wrapped up. All right, America has lied to you about who you are. All right, we also come to preach the downfall of America. All right, to tell heathen, so-called white people, your true nationality and the judgment that's impending for you. All right, your kingdom is coming to an end. All right, because the so-called white man's true nationality are Edomites. All right, they're the wicked of the earth that the Bible prophesied of, and they're the ones that are going to be the end of this world. All right, through your destruction is going to bring in the ushering of the kingdom of heaven for the Israelites. All right, the righteous. Okay. All right, so we out here. We're going to get into a few articles. All right, the chariots and the angels are starting to show themselves more often, man. Right. You know, there's been a countless number of sightings of chariots. All right, and we know that the angels pilot those chariots. Because Esau would try to tell you that, oh, they're aliens and extraterrestrials that pilot these UFOs, right? But to you people, they're UFOs, but to us, all right, the IFOs, all right, the identified flying objects, because we know what they are, all right? They're the chariots of the Most High. They're the celestial, spiritual vehicles that the angels pilot, all right? And for all you scoffers that want to say, oh, why do the angels need vehicles? Well, why not? All right, the same way you Jakes feel about your rod, your whip, right? That's your bread and your butter. Hey, where do you think you get that spirit from, man? The chariot is a statement, man. Just like you got a nice ass car, it's a statement piece, man. All right, and it's the same thing with the angels. Yeah, they can teleport, they can fly, do all these things, but that chariot, all right, it's a statement piece, man. It's a fear to the heathen. It's a fear to you Jakes, man, that don't know. All right. But to us that are in the know, we know. All right.
Hey, so I got them articles, and it's a main thing going around the world right now, and real big on social media, because there's a lot of retired Air Force people that used to be in the Air Force talking about these aliens and UFOs and how they're not from human technology. But we know that's just a scare tactic. We know aliens is bullshit, but we know the angels are very real. Aliens are real, and we've met them. Government official swears under oath. The Milky Way, not the chocolate bar, and said to have a radius of 52,850 light years and is home to an estimated 100 billion planets.
Hey, well, we know that what was it, a couple months ago, where Esau came out and was like, oh, the universe is expanding, right? Well, we know what that is. We know that that's Yahushai, but as he did what he said. I believe it was in Luke. He said, I believe it was in Luke. He said, I go and prepare a place for you, right? In my Father's house, there are many.
All right, got it.
Good, bring it
That's
on.
John. This is John. Actually, that's the thing.
Where you go, I will go also.
John, this is John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I'd go to prepare a place for you.
And where is the Father's house? All right, the Father's house is in the heavens, because we know it's not here on earth, right? And we know that word mansion is not actually talking about a mansion. It's just talking about a dwelling, a place, right?
It's not a
But a huge,
right?
but the word mansion just signifies something of great, vast size and multitude, right, and status.
Something large and
something
impressive.
large and impressive, exactly. But we know that that's not talking about earth, because the scriptures say that earth is Yahweh's footstool, and heaven is his throne. All right. So what you call outer space, the heavens, that is where the heavens, Yahweh's house is, man. Yahweh Shai went to prepare a place for us, man. Different planets, galaxies, universes, whatever you want to call it. Man.
This is more than the mini
It's
mansions.
more, right? They gonna go more. Oh, yeah.
We brought up that many mansions, right?
Yeah.
It's an article real quick. I'm not going into it. I'm gonna just show them. You know what I mean?
Listen.
It says there's a hidden giant planet lurking in our solar system. Nah, it's just reiterate that the Lord's been working on the kingdom for thousands of years, man. They think these are like it ain't nothing new. You gotta think, even the planets in our solar system are in their baby stage. Alright. Mars, they say, oh, Mars had life years doing. No, it did not, bro. It's still at its baby stage. It's still at its, how can I say, at its cell stage. It's like what they put on that joint, it's gonna be a whole other world. A whole another world.
It was a little bit more than that.
Right.
And this is great. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I'll come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, that you may be also.
Exactly. So Yahweh Shai went to prepare that place. And if he went to prepare that place, then he's going to come back and get us, right? And bring us to that place. And Yahweh Shai is going to dwell there, man. We're going to be with Yahweh Shai, bro. Open and what's going on, brother? Open spirit and in truth, man. Open in the physical and in the spiritual, man. We're going to be with Yahweh Shai.
There's another article here. Congress just heard 3 retired Air Force members testify about UFOs and non-human biologics in America is totally unsurprised.
Yeah, so you got these Air Force troops or former Air Force troops, right? But when you're in the Army, a lot of times you're sworn into classified information, where you can't reveal this information. Trust me, Esau will get you until you clock out. All right, or until you sign out of the military, they find loopholes where they can get all this information. Or a lot of times they don't care. But really, when you go into these people in the military, especially like the Air Force, there are a lot of times these people in certain ranks are assigned to certain tasks to seek out information in regards to what, like the chariots, right, of the Lord, what they call UFOs. Because Esau has been seeing the chariots for a long time now, man. But they'll try to lie to you people and try to make you think that, oh, they're in control. Oh, we've came across a crashed UFO. We're starting to get their technology. We're studying their technology. You know what I mean? We're learning that they're, you know what I mean? That's Esau trying to get you people to believe that they're in control and they have the power. Right. So like the minds of you people are diluted to where you don't really fear, but you should fear, because those chariots, when they come down, ultimately they're on a mission now. They're doing recon. All right, they're doing recon. They're watching the people. They're taking notes. They're recording, bringing it back to the Heavenly Father, man. So when the Yahweh Shai comes back, he has a list of what he needs to do and who he needs to get, man. What judgment is for who? When is it time for somebody to go? All right, those chariots are going to ultimately be the curse. If they're, I think it's, no.
I got another article, and we just on that topic, and it's a known thing that UFO sightings are being more frequently occurring and more seen. Okay, they're coming more and more. UFO sightings are up, but no proof of aliens yet, Pentagon officials say, and there will be no proof of aliens at all because they know that those are angels. Okay, there will be proof of the angels coming real soon, but not no aliens that look like ET. Okay.
Look up.
This is Zechariah 5. I'm gonna start up a little bit. This is Zechariah 5:1. It says, "Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe, chariot." All right. It says, "And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe, and the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then he said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
There, that's what I was talking about. Hey, this is the prophet Ezekiel, and he had Zechariah. I was thinking about it was something to Ezekiel. I think you got it. Ezekiel 1.
Zechariah.
You got Zechariah too. Okay, but the prophet Zechariah, he was going into what he saw. Oh, I'm thinking about the whirlwind. That's Ezekiel.
Yeah, it's a couple.
Yep. So he was talking about what he saw. He said, "Oh, I seen a flying robe." All right. You got to remember, the prophets of that time, they can only explain what they saw based on what they knew. You know what I mean? That was the best description that he could have made. And we've actually seen footages and videos of so-called UFOs that look like a roll shape, all right, or a cigar shape, right? And he's going into it. Oh, I see a flying robe, man. And it said that go into that verse.
I got a second edge when we talk about that chariot. There's like a great mountain with no end.
That's going into your house shop.
Second Edges 13.
Yeah, yo, grab that again right there. The curse is
In Zechariah 5 and 3 again, it says, Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Yeah, this
I'm going to go into that word first too. It says, For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it.
Yeah, and that's why I said that the chariots are the curse that go forth over the whole earth. Because when the chariots come back with Yahweh Shai, right? Because Yahweh Shai is going to come back when that fathership, right, that the brother was talking about in 2nd Esdras. Yahweh Shai is going to come back, but he's also going to have his army or his armada of angels. And the angels are going to be in those chariots. And with those chariots, they're going to go forth over the whole earth, right? This is after America has been destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. They're going to come out and they're going to go to the 4 corners of the earth, and they're going to deliver the elect, and they're going to destroy and render judgment against the heathen, man. All right? So that they're going to, it goes into it, right? It goes to like the tempest. It's going to be laser beams coming out the chariots, man. You know, all different type of things that these chariots are going to bring. They're going to be the curse that destroys the earth. All right? So those chariots are specifically going to be the main instrument of destruction and havoc across the whole earth, man. And a lot of you people get shook when you see them. You know, there's all different type of people who caught videos and sightings of the chariots or what they perceive to be UFOs. And man, you can tell that in the voices of the people that they're shook, man. They're scared to death because they ultimately don't know what's to come. Because Esau has showed you movies of aliens coming back and destroying the earth and abducting people. But what Esau also does in their movies is they deceive you people into thinking that they can win. They can come together. Oh, if all the nations come together, we'll stand in the power of humanity. You know what I mean? All that bullshit, man.
For the human race.
That's all that bullshit.
The Lord ain't with unity with the human race.
That's false hope.
That's false hope.
Because you people have false hope. You have hope of the men of this world and the things of this world. All right, well, our hope is eternal in the heavens, man. We have faith in the things that we cannot see. You people have faith in only the things that you can see. You can see the weaponry that Esau is producing. You can see all the power and might that Esau, Edom, and all the other nations have on this earth. And that's what you trust in. But you don't trust in the power of the Most High. Right? Because if you did, the Most High, you would know that those chariots, if you are in the know and you're doing all the right things, those chariots, man, are ultimately your salvation.
According to that word curse, according to the blue letter, it says oath of covenant, curse from God or from men, execration. That word execration means you're loathing something. Like whatever you got, whatever you're looking forward to, you're loathing. You don't want to face it. All right. These chariots are curses unto the cursed people, who's Esau. All right. These heathen nations and 2/3 of our people, but it's salvation to the righteous, to the elect.
Exactly.
All right. So it's twofold.
Exactly. Those that are in the know. All right. That's going to be your salvation. Right. That's why when you read in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, where it goes into the salvation of the Israelites, it's going to be in such a flamboyant and magnificent manner that the people are going to be astonished at the sight. You know, they're going to, fight within themselves and vexation of spirit. Yo, it's no way that these people that we had on the bottom, man, that their salvation and that these chariots are legit their army, man. We didn't know that they had an army this great. Because on this side, what? so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we don't have a standing army. You know, we don't have no protection, right? No continuing city. But in reality, we have an army, right? When you go back into the account, like in 2 Kings, I believe it is, you know, when Elisha, you know what I mean?
2 Kings 6?
It's 2 Kings, yep. I think it might be 6.
I was going to also say, just to land back off the brother, and that word curse is saying oath of covenant. Well, it's also an oath. The Lord made an oath to destroy the wicked.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? By any means necessary.
Yep. And to restore what? The kingdom unto Israel, man. So it's a two-part mission. When the chariots come in invade earth, they're coming to destroy the heathen and deliver the elect. All right? So it's a rescue and destroy.
The Lord said he's going to buy us up to the prey.
Exactly.
To destroy Baja. So
Exactly.
hey, man, he said it himself. So, hey, if the Lord said it himself, and what could you say? Like, you know, he's right, you know? So the living power is going to destroy this fucking place. I got that 2 Kings. Bring out that account.
Yeah, bring it up. Bring it up.
This is 2 Kings 6. I'm going to start at 13. It says, and he said, go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, behold, he is in Dothan. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host. And they came by night and compassed the city round about. And when the servant of the man of Yahweh was risen early and going forth, behold, and hosts compassed the city both with horses and chariots. So this is the account of Elisha, all right, being surrounded by the chariots, man. And this, who was it? I believe it was his young boy, the apprentice. Come. So continuing, it says, verse 15. And when the servant of the man of Yahweh was risen early and going forth, behold, compassed the city, Salakia, and hosts compassed the city both with both chariots and horses, and his servant said unto him at last, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
Hey, so the city was surrounded, man, by hosts. What is a host? A host is an army. All right, so you had an army siege the city, right, surrounded by chariots, right? And we're talking about chariots on the carnal chariots, all right, horses and their chariots and horsemen and armies and everything like that, foot soldiers. They surrounded the city to the point where they were like, yo, how we gonna get out of this? What we gonna do? But he said, read it again.
It says 2 Kings 6. 2 Kings 6 and 16. And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
And they that be with us are more than be with them, man. So we have a power that is not quite seen yet, right? So it says, fear not, right? That's why you gotta have that faith. That's why it says that faith is a gift, all right? Because we believe in the things which are not seen. Right. That is the bread and butter of faith. Because faith that is seen is not faith. Or hope that is not seen is not hope.
I believe it's an old saying that the invisible is more powerful than the visible.
Exactly.
And the unknown is more powerful than the known.
Exactly.
So if you don't know nothing, if you know something, you know the capability of that thing, what it can do. But the unknown is scary.
Exactly.
All right, the unknown is very terrifying.
The unknown is scary, man. And our army is unknown to our enemies. Right. But it's going to be made known very soon.
Well, God, I'm going to bring us out to GNT. You know it's fire, bro.
Yeah, do the GNT.
It's 2 Kings 6 and 15. It says, early the next morning, Elisha's servant got up and went out of the house and saw the Syrian troops with their horses and chariots surrounding the town. It says he went back to Elisha and exclaimed, we are doomed, sir. What shall we do?
Yeah, so the servant was faithless, man. Yo, we're doomed. And Elisha was like, yo, relax, have faith, trust me, because Elisha had the eye to see, man. Right. He saw, and not even just that he saw it, but physically, man. It's just a spiritual understanding of the Lord and knowing, like, yo, trust me. Listen, right now we got the chariots. We got an army surrounding us. But this one going to it.
Oh, this is great. When it word is, it says, verse 16. This is Elisha. Don't be afraid, Elisha answered. We have more on our side than they have on theirs. Exactly. It says, then he prayed, O Lord Yahweh, open his eyes and let him see. Yep. And the Lord Yahweh answered his prayer. And Elisha's servant looked up and saw the hillside covered with horses and chariots of fire all around the list.
Exactly, horses and chariots of fire, man. And those chariots of fire talking about the angels, all right? The spiritual vehicles, the angels pilot, all right? And even throughout the scriptures, many accounts that talk about how the chariots come in many different forms, and sometimes though you might not even see the form of the chariot, you just see the essence of it, right? A fireball, a light, okay, just a wind. All right, in this count, it's a fire, man. Chariots of fire. So just imagine a fire, a big gulf of fire, just surrounding an army, man. Our numbers are greater, man. Even if we had fewer numbers, our power is greater, man. Because all throughout the scriptures, man, even when you read Leviticus, the 26th chapter, go into Joshua, where it says that one of you shall put 100 to flight, man. And 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight.
And as Arnold said, look at the movie 300. There was 300 guys versus thousands of armies. But how much is when it's the men of the Lord? But it's like 3 of us against millions.
And not only that, we got the power of the angels and the chariots behind us.
Right.
It's also an account of King David, 2 Samuel, I believe. King David was surrounded by his enemies. The chariot came down, swooped him up, and got him out of there.
Got him out of there, man. So even if this
Face in the pillow, give me it. Woke up, tell my shit don't cook.
even if the spirit isn't it's a fight, hey, the Most High will make a way for you to escape. Usually via what? Chariot.
It says, when verse 18, when the Syrians attacked, Elisha prayed, O Lord, Yahweh strike these men blind. And Yahweh answered his prayer and struck them blind.
Hey man, that takes great faith, man. The scriptures even say, with the faith of a mustard seed, you shall move mountains. Alright, so hey, Elisha, man, had the spirit. So when he prayed to the Heavenly Father, hey yo, smite these men blind. And his faith was so great that Yahweh said, you know what? Alright, and did it, man. He did it. And we coming in that same spirit, man, because we out here in the highways and the hedges, and we're legit standing before the people with great boldness, telling them like, hey, y'all little way of life, man, is coming to an end. Our power is going to deliver us. And our power is going to come back and put all this shit to rest, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? We coming with great boldness, man. And guess what? What the scriptures say? Has any ever called on the Lord and was confounded, man?
Right.
So we got faith, man, like you people can't even imagine, man. Because you people ain't got faith in nothing. You people only believe what you can see, man.
Amen. The Lord's mercy endureth forever. So it's Psalm 68 and 17. It says, the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai, the holy place. So they with Israel, man.
Exactly.
That's the spirit. Go ahead and say it, go. There's plenty of these, bro. Isaiah 66.
Keep them rolling, bro. Keep them rolling. Hey, and those are our army.
Hey, New Jerusalem 144, GA, Shalom. Y'all about to see me outside, about to see me Shalom.
Hey, those are our army, man. So we don't gotta be carnal because, grab that.
And all the other brothers and sisters that are on the comment board, Shalom.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, we don't gotta sit here and try to stand up and raise an army. All right, like a lot of these wicked carnal jakes try to tell you. Okay, we need to rise up. We need to get weapons. We need to build the army.
That's like,
hey,
the Lord,
all Esau got to do is drop a fucking bomb
Or a
in your
drone.
neighborhood, or a drone, man,
airstrike y'all.
or plague y'all with pestilence, man.
Hey, right. I watched the movie Oppenheimer yesterday. This motherfucker is crazy. He could destroy a whole civilization. Alright. This man literally created the demon core, the bomb. Oppenheimer said it to himself, I'm the death, the destroyer of all worlds. Alright? And here it is, Jake want to pick up a gun and destroy Esau. No, it doesn't work like that.
What you know about it? You know a good amount about it?
I've seen like, you guys are on it? Not you guys.
Yeah, I bet I know in general speaking, yeah.
I've seen about, just the whole original Hebrews thing. That's very important.
Okay.
Is the Yaku thing like a thing? No, that's not a thing?
Nah.
Alright, cool. I've seen that too. It's a bunch of doctrines out there floating around. whatever with all
Exactly.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know how it is.
Exactly. You know, you just gotta know how to decipher between what we like to say, chew the meat, spit out the bones, man. So you gotta know to find what's right and what's wrong, but that takes a level of discernment.
Yeah, always gotta keep that discernment too, man. But yeah, the big ball's coming out.
Absolutely, man.
Because you gotta, there's everything else. They're saying otherwise. I'm empathetic. I'm sympathetic to the cause. I've noticed, and I mean, you guys are, like the whole thing, it's like, there's the Ashkenazis in Israel, but they claim it's their homeland.
Right,
But they're all German.
Yeah, exactly. They speak a Germanic language.
Yeah,
You know, all they speak is they took the Hebrew and they mixed it with their Germanic language and a little bit of Assyrian too, man.
They're still trying to fix
It's more of a Yiddish, it's not the natural tongue.
Exactly. Right. You know,
Trust me, guys, it's not the most commonly known, discussed thing, but
Yeah.
I happen to know about it, and I happen to be doing what you're doing. All right, so good luck. Yeah. Bye, fella.
Hey, thou sayest, man. Thou sayest. Hey, with me and our brother was riding up here today, and Apostle Sahara put out a video. He said, "Hey, Esau could go into slavery within the next few months, man."
Picture with you guys, because this doesn't happen often. It's usually New York.
Man, if you want to take a picture,
I don't have to have your face or anything if it's like that, but I just this is cool.
you can take a picture of the sun. Yeah, go ahead, by all means, man.
I got something. Matthew 24:30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Hey, what are those signs of heaven, man? Those signs of heaven are ultimately going into, hey, how it's going, man. Yahweh Shah is going to come back and he's going to crack the sky, man. Hey, because, you know, there's going to come a time where Esau is going to try to do these wonderful works and things in the sky, you know, Project Bluebeam and different things of that sort, where they're going to try to deceive you people, all right? And even they're going to even try to deceive the elect, but we're not going to be deceived, you know, Lord willing, we're of the elect. Ultimately, because what? We know of what's to come. We know Yahweh Shah is going to come back in such a manner where all eyes shall see him. No one's going to be able to say, oh, there's Yahweh Shah there. No, he's over here. Yo, I saw him over here. He's going to come with great power and glory with his thousands of angels, man. Thousands of chariots. Now do that, yo, do that.
And that's the main reason why Esau is putting in your minds aliens. Because when these chariots do come back, instead of you people knowing that they're chariots of the Lord, you people are going to think that they're UFOs with aliens in them. Instead of looking to be delivered, you're going to try to fight back, and you're going to be destroyed because of that. I got more on this. Matthew 24:31. And he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Exactly, because our people were scattered across the four corners of the earth. All right, not just here in the Americas. Primarily, most of our people are here in the Americas, but you got Jakes scattered all across the world, man. You got a good amount of Jakes over in Europe. All right, well, Europe ain't nothing but a mirror of America. All right, you got a good amount of Jakes over in these different countries, in these Asiatic countries, man. You got, think about like the Philippines and Thailand and all those different poor Asian countries where you get a lot of melanated Asians, man. A lot of them are Jakes, Israelites, man. Over going down into Africa, you got a good amount of Jakes in Africa. Man, we were scattered to the four corners of the earth. And those angels are going to come back with the chariots and they're going to deliver those that are of the elect in those four corners of the earth, man. It's going to be a number so great that it can't be numbered because we are likened to the sands of the sea.
For elect. You said his angel shall send a great sound with a trumpet, right? Well, this truth is that new song.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? In order the elect can hear that song, man.
Exactly. When you go into that word new, it doesn't really mean it's new. It's like a new doctrine. No, it goes into refresh, man. Right. It's to bring back, but to renew. All right, because we're bringing back this doctrine or this gospel, but because we're in this day and age, we have a lot more insight and knowledge. So we're rebranding it, man. So
breaking it down.
We're breaking it down to the very smallest point to where even the dumbest of you people should be able to get it. But we know that you ain't because you ain't got the spirit.
Oh, you just go. And we're breaking it down better than our forefathers did, man.
Exactly.
Because we have the knowledge and the tools and the resources to do so.
Exactly. You know, even going into the descriptions of the chariots, where they'll say, oh, it had eyes round about, a wheel within the wheel. But we know when we see it, yo, it's got lights surrounding it. It's 2 different chambers and dimensions and it's swirling around. We can go into it a lot more in depth because the knowledge has increased, just saith the scriptures. By what? By way of the unicorn.
And the word angel go into a messenger from God.
Exactly.
If we bear that number, we are in fact those angels
Exactly.
on that trumpet, making that sound, to bring the elect, the lost sheep, from the 4 winds, man. Lord willing, we be accounted.
Ultimately, us coming out here and doing this work, we're sounding that alarm and that trumpet so that we can call our troops together, man. So what you people don't understand is you just see us, I think we just some so-called black men or Latino men or whatever with a chip on our shoulder, all right, screaming out the top of our lungs, cussing you people out, broke, homeless, don't work, whatever the fuck you want to say, right? That's what y'all see, but y'all don't realize we out here, we're literally sounding the alarm, man. We're blowing the trumpet. We're rallying the troops, man. And you people can't see our army because our army is in heaven, man. We're calling our army which coming from heaven, man. Which going to catch you people by surprise.
Hey, the angels are camped around those that fear him. We could most likely have angels around us right now, man. Sitting on the edge right here, up there chilling, laughing, kicking their feet.
Oh, shit. You heard what he said about that
piece of we've already seen a numerous amount of accounts of chariots flying around us, man. You've seen it up on the camp pages. All right, we've got videos and things like that where we've seen it multiple times.
Remember that chariot that looked like a trash bag? I was like, that's a trash bag. I was like, no, that's a black chariot.
Yep, exactly.
Hey, Philippians 3 and 20 real quick. You said our army is in heaven.
Yep.
It says Philippians 3 and 20. For our conversation or our citizenship, as it says in the NIV, is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So we have no continuing city because what? It's in heaven. It's going to be brought down here on earth. Our citizenship is in heaven. We got new bodies waiting for us.
Hey,
the army is in heaven.
We ain't nothing but on visa, man. We're on visa here in America and all the lands that we were scattered. We're not citizens of this place. We're citizens of heaven. All right? Because we are Yasharahla, princes of the power, man. We're the future kings and judges of this earth, man.
Forefathers of the kingdom.
Exactly. We are going to be the forefathers, the founding fathers of the new world to come, man. Lord willing, we be of that number, man.
Hey, and the thing about it is we're always looking up, man. You know how that movie came out, Don't Look Up. All right, look at these people, man. They walking by, they glued to their phones. They never looking up. They looking down, man. Hey, we don't see people just walking by, looking up, trying to spot chariots and shit. But we do, because we know that's where our salvation going to come from. It's going to come from up high and not down low. Sure, so ain't going to come from our phone, man.
Exactly. Ultimately, too. Hey, what's going on, brother? How you been, man? He's always come around, show love. He's like, listen sometimes. Yeah, for years. But man, we ain't looking down, man, because we ain't ashamed, man. You people are ultimately ashamed of your works, man. You're ashamed of this world. So y'all glued to your phones, always looking down. No confidence, no hope. All right, although y'all want this place to go on forever, y'all ain't got no hope, man. But we got hope. Our hope is in heaven, man. Our hope is in our salvation in the chariots, man. Because our power is going to send our army back here to deliver us, man, and to fight for us. And then the Most High is going to renew us with our power and our strength, man. We just in our learning stages right now. We're in our stage of kingship where we're learning the works and the arts, so that when we can be fit to rule. All right, that's what the Most High is doing to us now. Because once we get the kingdom, we're going to know righteousness from evil. All right, we're going to know good from bad, right from wrong. We're going to know how to rule in righteousness. All right, because you give us the power now, we're going to know what to do because we have something to follow. We got the Holy Scriptures, man. And the Holy Scriptures are perfect, man. The law of the Lord is perfect, man. It's just men that are not perfect. All right, these bodies that we live in are not perfect. But the law of the Lord is perfect. It produces life, man, ultimately. If done correctly.
Scripture say, to land back on what you just said, hey, our salvation is through Yahweh Shai via the chariots, man. Alright, so listen to Amos, it says, be not dismayed because the heathens are dismayed at the signs, man. That's our salvation. They supposed to be there, they're supposed to feel like that. Alright, that's their end. But that's our beginning, man.
It's like foreign objects to them, but it's like brothers in what we want to us, man. Right. It ain't strange to us. It's something that we familiar with. We always had chariots that walked with us and was around us, man. All right, this ain't nothing new to us. All right, we might not see them up close and personal, but we see them from afar away.
Nah. Feel it in our spirit.
Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Hey, he's going to come with his chariots, man, like a whirlwind. All right, Mosiah is sending his son Yahweh to come back with the chariots, and they have a two-part mission: search and destroy, man. And it's simple, and that scripture is going into that destroying mission because the Mosiah is going to come back with a sword bathed in heaven, man. So
that's beautiful. Search and destroy. Jeremiah 16 and 16. Fishers and men, and you're going to be hunters.
Exactly, man. Well, fishers turn hunter. Right now, we're fishers of men. Soon the Mosiah is going to turn us to hunters because, hey, believe it or not, some of the men you see out here teaching, all right, no matter where they at, they're going to be raised up to be hunters, man. You know, they're going to be sent out to destroy some of you Edomites, right, before you get destroyed by the missiles. You 230 you jakes, man. The Mosiah is going to do marvelous works to show you people that he's not fucking around, man. Right. Excuse my French. He's not playing around.
Niggas ain't gonna get a slap on the head. Y'all gonna get
wolf. Verse 16. Isaiah 66 and 16. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many.
By fire and by his sword, man. You can go into that sword in two different ways. All right. Esau Edom was his sword because Esau is going to do a lot of killing too. Don't get it twisted, man. Esau is going to cause a lot of death here in America and a lot of these other places before they get destroyed. They're going to come out swinging, man. But they ain't going to touch the elect. Now, granted, they might get some of the elect, but they coming right back. Hey, that's ultimately going to be for the betterment of them, man. They're going to be martyrs for this truth.
scripture in Matthew says that whoever lose their life shall find it.
Man.
All you're doing is finding a new life. It's a brand new beginning.
Exactly.
Fuck this, whatever, this body. All the Lord is bringing you into a new body, and He's gonna bring you back to the Edomite that tortured you, that killed you. You can do whatever you want to. All right, torture you, whatever you want to do. Vengeance.
He's coming by fire, man. That fire, thermonuclear missiles. All right, the chariots and the different elements and powers of the chariots, man. Man, you people ain't seen nothing, man. Hey, Esau give you a little glimpse of these movies, but man, that ain't got shit on what the Lord can do, man.
No, the Lord. And I didn't bring the scripture. It was funny because it says, "For by fire and by his sword." We know Esau is his sword. I'm just pointing this out. Yo, call on y'all by Shem y'all shot. We know Esau is his sword, so he used his sword to destroy, and then he's just going to destroy him.
Then he's going to destroy his sword.
16, that's why I said
you know what I mean? He's going to put that sword to rest, man. Lord's going to retire that sword, but not by putting the sword away, by putting the sword down, by destroying it. Right? Because that sword is going to be so rusted and so many bodies on that sword that the Most High is going to put it down. Man. He's not going to need, and he's not going to have a need for a sword because he's going to have what? Yahweh Shai and the elect. Right? 144,000 men.
A better sword.
I got Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
Hey, and those clouds are going into those chariots because in the scriptures, the clouds were used to reference the chariots, man. Because what? The chariots actually hide amongst the clouds, man. You look up in the sky and you see these clouds, and this chariots cloaking themselves in the clouds, man.
You can't tell which is which.
You know, or they'll come in a dark figure that looks like a cloud, man, like a tempest, all right, like a hurricane, all these different things, man. So you people don't have no idea what the Most High is coming, and all eyes shall see Him, man. No matter where you at in the earth, you're gonna see how it shines. Second Esdras 13 goes into that, man.
Hey, that's probably what those retired UFO officials were seeing.
Yep.
They ain't seeing the actual full-blown chariot. They ain't seeing that yet. They probably just seeing the chariot hiding itself away and
Yeah.
just giving a little glimpse of it because he don't want you to see the whole thing yet.
Exactly, man. He's saving that for what? When he comes back.
And
But it says even those that pierced him, man.
Yeah.
Going into what? Not those that, not the Romans and the Jakes that were there 2,000 years ago. No, it's going into that regeneration, man. They're going to be regenerated in this time, and they're going to see him, man.
I was gonna say that.
And those Roman generals that pierced Yahushua are probably high-ranking military members on his side, man.
Coming back to their lot. So that's for the
Coming right back to their
wickedness,
lot.
for the wicked and the righteous. Hold on.
You want to save that for once they?
That's a banger.
Yeah,
bro.
once
You
they
gotta read that whole.
once they empty out the all the missiles, right? They empty the clip, then we're gonna pull out the grenade on it.
Bro, that's the whammy. You just quoted. I'm gonna just bring it out. Psalms 104 and 1. It says, "Bless Yahweh, O my soul, O Yahweh, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. You covereth thyself with light as with a garment. You stretchest out the heavens like a curtain. You layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, and you maketh the clouds his chariot. He walketh upon the wings of the wind."
Exactly, man. He walking upon the wings of the wind, man. He maketh clouds his chariot. So the angels, man, they move with the elements, man. They move along the clouds. The clouds are his chariots, man.
Shape shit.
Well, they up there
Shape
just
shit.
manipulating as they move.
Exactly, man. Yep.
Got you seeing shit. That was it, huh?
Yep. Hey, so you people have no idea. These angels ain't gonna really show themselves to you in their full effect because they're gonna have you people shook when you really see the power of the chariot. You people ain't seen nothing yet, man.
I gotta click you into the word. God, it's Luke 12 and 49. I'm just going to the streets. Fire.
Good, man.
It's Luke 12 and 49. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it already be kindled?
Exactly. The Lord is sending Yahushua to come send fire on the earth, man. But what is it if it's already popping off right now? Right? So that's why the Most High is stopping a lot of things from happening, right? That's why even for the last 20 years or so, probably longer than that, there's always been talks of World War III. All right? Rumors of war. That's what Yahushua said, you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. But be not frightened, because it's not the end, right? So when you see all these things popping off between different countries and Russia and U.S. is threatening with nuclear missiles and all this stuff, man, we ultimately know nothing's going to happen, man, because there's so many other prophecies that has to happen before that World War III comes into play. So the Most High is playing chess, man, while Esau Edom is playing checkers. All right? Hey, you Edomites, y'all playing checkers, man. Most High is playing chess. He got y'all in checkmate, just waiting, moving to pieces. All right? Let's have Esau do this. Oh, Esau think they got one up on Jake. All right, go ahead. You do that. I'm gonna make this move, man.
It's like chess. The Lord always one step ahead.
Always
man.
one
Hey,
step
not even
ahead.
one
Not
step,
even
a
one
few
step.
steps.
Yep.
Thousands of steps.
Exactly, man.
He said if it already be
You
kindled.
started the game, the Lord done won.
Right.
God,
He got, bro. Think about all the fucking nuclear plants. All these gas stations, substations. That's where it's like an electrical plant where it pretty much feeds cities and shit.
Hey, just even in PA, bro.
Yeah.
You go up to like Limerick
Island. That's
you go
right
up,
around me.
Yeah, you go up Limerick, PA, man. It's like a whole nuclear plant, power plant, man. It's like mostly nuclear power plants. So when you go up to Limerick, PA, the quality of air out there is bad, man. It's like a lot of people that live out there, they were used to that radiation and all the different pollutions in the air, man.
Bro, it's gonna be a shitstorm here.
Hey,
bro.
so that's why the destruction of America is gonna be so great. Not just because of how many warheads and missiles that's going to hit this place, but also because of the infrastructure and condition of America itself.
It's already withering away.
It's already withering away, and plus America is so big on these nuclear power plants and factories and different things like that. And not to mention, we got the what? Over in the Grand Canyon. Not the Grand Canyon, but the what is it? The Everstone. The Everstone, the volcano that's underneath, man.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. I said Everstone. The Yellowstone. I said Everstone. The Yellowstone, man. Just that itself. Missile hit that place and all the nuclear, the volcanic power and eruption, bro.
Which is going to cause earthquakes, uproars. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a domino effect. You know what I mean? Not to mention, bro, you need people manning them new plants.
Exactly.
You don't got nobody in there. That shit's going to wreck. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like they set themselves up, but the Lord set them up.
Hey, that's why it's going to be all out chaos here in America, right? You know? Sedition among men, bro, rioting, all right? Because you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of these cops and military troops, a lot of them, man, in those times, they're going to resort back to their nature and protecting their own, man.
Bro, just when you think shit couldn't get worse, world already burning, the Lord cracked the sky. 2 Corinthians 13, we're going to get into it. The Lord cracked the skies with that armory, bro. It's a wreck.
Hey, you know what I'm seeing a lot of too? Jake think that Jacob's trouble's damn near over.
Oh, they bugging.
Jake talking about Jacob's trouble is damn near over. We ain't even start Jacob's trouble yet, man. If you talking about it's damn near over, we ain't even get there yet. So if you already in that mindset, when this shit pop off, you're not making it, man. Bro. You're not making it.
Done.
You think we at the end? We ain't even get there. It's sweet right now.
Right.
This is sweet.
You people can still walk down up and down the street.
Yeah, what?
You know what I mean? Doing whatever the hell you want to do. Liberty to go on fucking Giant and grab your groceries. You hungry, you can go to the Five Guys and grab a burger. Man, you people ain't seen nothing yet. You think we in Jacob's Trouble, man? Yo, it literally say Jacob's Trouble is going to be like a time never seen before.
Absolutely. Man, listen,
We ain't close yet.
we ain't seen no true adversity yet.
I seen you guys before, man. Like,
You seen us before?
I don't know if I've seen you specifically, but donation to the cause.
Take it.
All right.
Water, bro.
And no, man. Like when you meet people in person, like everybody, like they be like they're real people, man. You know.
Okay.
Like, everybody, you know, like when you meet somebody face to face, like you got all this crazy stuff on the news, man. You meet somebody face to face, it's like no, man. Like.
What is your experience with running into the people you see doing this?
Oh no, I just.
You had like conversations with us
This is
before?
what I do. No,
Okay.
I just
donate?
Take care,
I just
bro.
appreciate
All right,
bro.
everybody. I love community.
all right.
Community
All right,
is
bro.
important.
All right.
Have a good one, bro.
Hey, so understands his role.
Hey,
man.
listen, man.
That's the spirit.
He
Hey, you
saw,
missed it, but he just bowed down to the ground to us, man. Cause
gave me a dub, man. Gave me a 20.
spirit bear witness, man.
Hey, man, listen. At the end of the day, what does it say? It says, "Though he saw it with tears, man. Esau shall not have repentance, man. If he be an Edomite, which through the Spirit you believe be an Edomite. But at the end of the day, man, there's nothing that you can do, man. Y'all are natural born servants, man. All right, Yahweh Shai, or the Lord rather, said that, "Ask of me, and I shall give you the heathen or thine inheritance," man. So those are our servants. So rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. I'm not gonna have to tell you to bow down, man. It's either you bow or you die, man. It's simple. But that's talking about Yahweh Shai ultimately. First and foremost. And then trickle down effect once the elect get crowned. You know?
And I was looking
Right now we servants, man.
Yeah, we still fighting
We
for
still
that crown,
we still
man.
fighting for the crown, man. So we serve the Most High. So we ain't asking none of you Edomites, unlike some of you other camps, man, to bow down and kiss our boots and all that, man. We ain't doing all that, man. Because why? We're meek, we humble, man. Even though we know the power and the glory and the different things all the things that are promising to us, but we're gonna let the Lord do that. We're gonna force it. Right. We're gonna wait for y'all to bow down to our Lord first, man. And then we'll get the glory last, man. Because we're gonna let Yahweh Shai give us our glory.
We're not seeking reverence out here, man.
Exactly. We're not out here for that, man. We're not pleasers of men. All right, we're pleasers the Most High, Yahweh, and His Son Yahweh Shai. All right, you have more, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that 2 Corinthians 13.
Yeah, we about to. Yep. When yep.
This second Esdras 13:1. It says, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the waves thereof.
Hey, a wind from the sea. All right, and what's that wind? That wind is talking about the chariot. All right, and that sea is not talking about the Pacific Ocean. No, it's talking about the sea, which what? It's the heavens, man. Because the heavens is nothing but water surrounding us, right? That's why the Most High created the firmament. He separated the waters from above and below. All right.
Genesis.
So the water. That's why the sky in the ocean are the same color, because the firmament is a reflection of what is above and below, man. You got the waters in the space, or so-called space. All right. So that is what also known as what Shemayim, man.
Second Esdras 13:2. Salakia 3. It says, and I beheld, and lo, that man. Oh, shalom, bro. Shalom. It's verse 3. It says, and I beheld, and lo, that a man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and he turned his countenance to look, and all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Hey, and Yahweh Shah is going to come back with the thousands of heaven, man, with the angels.
Just brought it out.
We went into that. And he's going to look down on you people and see that everybody is trembling, because Yahweh Shah come back, all eyes shall see him. So that he's going to see that all you people have trembling at the power that you have seen, or the power before you.
That's right, huh? It's verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire.
Yep, exactly, man. So these people are going to be shook absolutely in your boots, man. Shaking in your boots.
It's verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to subdue that man that came out of the sea.
Hey, us all the nations coming together to fight against the Most High. Just like what you see in the movies that Esau portrays. All right, Independence Day, War of the World. All right, where all the nations come together and fight against the common cause. All right, President Nixon did a speech about that. I believe it was Nixon, where he said if all the nations, or if would not all the nations stop fighting each other, come together to fight against extraterrestrial force.
And then when it talks about coming out of the sea, it talks about him coming out of the sea. It talks about waters above and waters below. That's talking about him coming out of the sky.
Yep, exactly. Hey, brother, what's up? Yep. You had a question, brother?
Yeah, I got a question. So World War III, so all the nations went to war, right?
Yep.
And Yahweh Shah.
Yep. So that's what the
Beautiful. I got Joel.
okay. That's what the Valley of Jehoshaphat is. Yep. Or Yahweh Shaphat, where it's going to be primarily like somewhere over in the Middle East area. But that's neither here nor there. But they're going to go to war. This is going to be after America is destroyed. Sure. You know what I mean? Because America's not going to get threatened. So then they're going to go war. Now, who's going to be the power in the world? It's America destroyed. All right, I'm the next power. Russia, China might think. Europe might be like, you know what? Nah, fuck that, we are. But then Yahweh Shah's going to come back while they're fighting. And then you're going to have all nations all across the world come together and try to fight against Yahweh Shah.
Bro, that's beautiful, bro. I'm gonna hit this real quick and I'm gonna jump back into it, bro. Because I was just gonna grab it before we continue. Yeah, bro. So look, it's Joel 3:2. It says, I will also gather all the nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of decision. It says, and will plead with them there from my people and from my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
And what does the Most High do when he pleads? He kills, man. Pursuing to what? Isaiah 65 or 66? 66. That he brought out, he shall plead with all flesh, with fire, also destruction. Kill us, destroy us. Exactly. So the Most High is going to plead with the nations by taking them to war, man. And that war is not going to be, it's going to be one-sided. You know what I mean? It's going to be a one-sided war. No casualties on our side, 100% casualties on their side. And why is he going to do that? Also, like you said, because they had our people in derision, man. They had us in oppression. They destroyed us. They took away our culture and deceived us and made us to try to be aboded in wickedness, man. They try to take us away from our power. Anytime we try to go closer to our power, they demonize us.
Also, that sounds like
It is our fault. The Lord, exactly. It's first and foremost our fault, but He used the heathen as a whipping stick, man.
Yo, that's Psalm 17.
And it's also another way for the Most High to be justified in destroying the heathen as well. Exactly.
He repented.
Exodus, he's one of Moses to be the forefather of the new nation. He's like, listen, I can destroy Israel right now and make you a whole new forefather. Listen, now, Exodus 32 and 35. Right out of his word.
You won't know where I'm coming from, but he just said it. So look, real quick, this is Habakkuk 2 and 15, since the brother just said it. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him to drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Exactly, man. Because what did they do to us, man? They gave us, look at our culture. Rap music. It's nothing but killing music, man. Nothing but talk about killing, drugs, adultery, wickedness, man.
With the women, too.
With the women, but all they, and think about it, you could be in the hood, all you gotta do is rap about killing niggas and drugs, and they'll give you millions of dollars. But you got rappers who talk about real life stuff, and they don't really get the same type of recognition. Why? Because it's not trendy. It doesn't sell. Our people don't buy that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And they finally wised up. They're not taking them 360 deals. They just stand underground.
Exactly. And they
use the women too. Yeah, yup,
exactly.
for sure.
They put all these abominable foods in our neighborhoods and make it delicacies. All right, they give us their holidays and they try to push their alphabet community on us and their doctrine on us, man. And then when we speak out against it, they call us evil or haters, whatever you want to call it.
Truly oppression. That's right.
Exactly.
Ecclesiastes, beautiful. Exactly. Hey, America and Esau, for that matter, they personify evil, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're like the fucking. If wicked was a person. Literally,
it says they.
Yeah. New York. Yeah, nah, that's Babylon.
New York is like
a hub.
It's like the hub of
at the same time. That's where the truth came out.
That's where the truth came out.
And it's the most
crazy, bro. They call that the hood. Yeah. New York is wild, bro.
Natural liberty.
All the architecture, the numerology they did, it's all.
Yeah, they got the boom, the wings. I think they moved it, but it was called the New York Boom. Like,
Now still there.
this is still there. And he had another one. It was like a statue in front of Rothschild's tower. It was Prometheus, the god. He got Prometheus, but he was the so-called god that gave light to mankind. That's all liberty is. Yeah, that's all.
All those things, man.
It's back in 2nd Ezra 13, and what was he at? 5. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number. You just read in Joel. It says, from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. It's Yahushai coming out of the, the sea above. All right, cracking the skies and coming with that armada. All right, it's verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it.
He had graved himself a great mountain. And that mountain is going to what? Now this is a mountain because the chariot was so big that it was like a mountain. All right, you can't really see where it ends or where it begins, man. It's going to go into a little bit more.
This is 2nd Ezra. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 13, bro.
Physical depiction of that is Independence.
Independence Day is probably a good example because when it came and it covered the whole city, you looked up. It's like you can't, like imagine right now, you look up, you can't see where it ends or begins. You like, hey, yo, it's that mountain. Exactly, a mountain. Exactly. That's why, remember, the prophets can only explain what they knew at the time.
Because I know the Lord stopped talking to them.
Right, exactly.
It's stuff we prophets.
Right. But now we have the wisdom and knowledge, and we have the resources to be able to break down the scriptures more in depth.
Right.
Where our forefathers had the prophecies, now we expound upon the prophecies, and we actually tie these prophecies into current events.
It's all beautiful too, which is why the elders often say that if we be those men, Lord willing, we know more than them because we are them reincarnated.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Bro. So that's
You're a better version of yourself.
That's all it is, right? Better version of yourself. All right, this 2nd Ezra 13 and 7. It says, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, but I could not.
Exactly. You couldn't see where it began or where it ended. It's like it was so large, it's covered the entire sky. That's another reason why when the scriptures say that when Yahweh Shah come back, he's going to blot out the sun. And that's going into literally, he's going to blot out the sun because the chariot is going to be so big, but also too, the amount of death and smoke and stuff in the air is going to cover the sun, man. It's going to make the whole world dark.
You gotta think too, the sun is going to the natural light. Everything drives off the sun.
Exactly. So we need the
Link
sun
that
to
off.
light.
If you turn that off, bro, that's called famine. Animals go
They already trying to do it now. You know what I mean? You saw a weird ass. It's 2nd Esdras 13 and 8. It says, after this, and I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid and durst fight.
They were so afraid, but they did fight. Because think about it, logically, any normal person that sees this great power is gonna be like, hey yo, fuck that, I'm good. I'm good. But no, what did the Most High do? Just like he did with Pharaoh coming out of Egypt. He hardened their heart so that they would fight. And this is just a way for the Most High to show his power, man. To show his power on the earth. So he hardened their heart, but they were afraid, but they still fought. He said, you know what, I'm gonna let y'all hold on to a little bit of humanity and pride that y'all gonna fight back against me so I can show my power on the earth. Esdras.
Well, we just Pharaoh.
Yeah, when he was
That was
describing-
Exodus 9, I believe. Exodus 9.
Coming out of Egypt.
And bro, you go in the Wisdom of Solomon, half of that book goes into further depth.
You know that's what Yahweh shot.
Yeah, con, bro. It's beautiful. It just goes further expounds on that Exodus in Egypt and the plagues. You know what I mean? They said it was men's hearts failing for fear, so they was just dying off of straight fear. So imagine the chariots, bro.
Was Yahweh shot
Yeah, he was. If brothers can receive it, that was him. Yup. No mother, no father. That was Genesis 14, I believe.
That all goes back to the chariot blocks out the sun. That's easy to begin with. The darkness, 3 days of darkness, bro. Like, I don't know how time was back then, like how fast and how slow it was. That was like darkness, bro. You don't know what he's speaking this
Yeah.
of the days.
The thick darkness, bro. You figure you can't see your hand in front of you.
You hear?
And they was killing them with apparitions. They said it was sounds of roaring waves, people screaming. Like, bro, they was dying off of that. So imagine if you seen the cloud crack. Yahweh Shai in his form. Yo, bro, it's gonna be a movie, bro.
Yep. You had any specific questions that you want to know?
I watch all the time.
Okay.
I was just watching the hard.
Okay.
Nah, right on, bro.
What's your name, brother?
I see it.
That's
okay.
it. Nah, bro. Nice meeting you, bro. Yo.
You from the area? You from the area?
I live in Jersey.
Okay.
I saw that other one.
Oh, down on Broad Ridge? Yup.
Yeah.
Alright, so this
Yeah, bro. There's so many brothers in Philly, man.
Yeah, bro.
We got brothers that be like right here.
It's another camp, right?
Yeah, they be down there sometimes.
They
Talking
be
about Nakawam and them.
young brothers that couple brothers over there.
Yeah.
Some other ones in the corner.
Corner right here. Corner right here.
Yeah, you got Sakari that be around. Sakari be
I don't
around.
watch the card.
And HOI be around the corner too.
I know why you are.
Yeah.
All the way up like Raw and Gerard.
A few brothers we know we recently met. They was camping down there. They moved
right there.
They moved to another
They
state.
moved to Houston.
Yeah.
The Lord had me here.
Yeah, that's beautiful though, bro. That's the spirit.
I came to York.
Spirit like the wind, bro. Spirit like
Yo,
the wind.
Because they stopped. They don't say the name.
Yeah, that's major.
When I first came into the truth myself, I just used to watch a number of people, but you know that's usually how it happens with most people. And then you kind of just like okay, and then the Lord puts you in a certain way to where you get the truth.
Right.
Because I used to be a little confused with the names. I was like Yahuwah. Once I heard Yahweh Shai, man, it just like
Click. Yahweh, they love Yahweh, bro. Yahweh, yeah, Yahweh, right?
I feel like that's like the Christian 101. Like whenever they wanted to say, oh, the God's name is Yahweh. Nah, that goes back to the Assyrian, man. You know?
We get back in the 2nd Esdras 13 and 9. It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks of tempest.
Hey, that's going into like, bro, Yahweh Shai don't have to come back with a physical sword or anything like that, man. Hey, listen, that's why I said the chariots are going to be those instruments of destruction, man. You can just stay in your chariot and wreak havoc across the whole earth, man. That's going into like, literal. Okay, you what, brother? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. That one
down the revolution.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. We just went in at Luke 12. How it says, "I'm going to send fire on the earth." But what more if it already been kindled? You know what I mean?
That's a part of the reason why you haven't seen World War III yet, because he's waiting for Yahweh Shai to come and do his thing, man. But at the end of the day, that's going into those laser beams, if you will, man. You know, coming out the chairs. You see it on, they show you on movies anyway. And the Lord's gonna come at laser beams. That's gonna have fire, bro, all across the place. Everything it touches is gonna molecularize, bro.
Yeah, bro. He said, I guess it's Malachi. You can bring that out later.
We sometimes do. We ain't got nothing right now.
It's a little windy today. We usually hit the spot.
Yeah. Usually, if we usually get up and have some insight first, but it's case by case.
Bro, that shit really keep the demons away too, bro. We had demons come up.
That's the
Like, man, that shit stink.
I never seen that. Yeah. That one I've never seen.
I run something every day, bro. Alright, just back in. Alright, 2nd Esdras 13 and 11. It says, "And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden an innumerable multitude was nothing left to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke."
Instantly vaporized, man. Yo, it said all of them shall be mixed together. You know what that is, bro? That's that special beam cannon, bro.
Yeah.
The Piccolo, the special beam cannon, bro. That's what that seemed like to me. It was legit like a laser beam with something around it, bro.
That's crazy.
Everything it touched instantly vaporized, man. But the Lord's not playing with these.
The day of the Lord shall burn as an oven.
What's that? Bring it up.
Now the day.
Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah, it's scriptures. The scriptures say the day of the Lord's gonna burn as an oven, bro.
Here's that.
Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. So what innocent for you, the day of the Lord is darkness, not light.
Hey, what woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord? A lot of these people desire the sweet Jesus to come back. You desire the Lord to come back, but y'all don't even know what he's coming back for.
That's
all right?
Of that old saying, be careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you wish for, man. Because you people don't know what you worship. But we know what we worship, man. So when we ask for the Lord to come back, hey, at the end of the day, even if the Lord's to destroy us, right? Even if we're not at that number, right? If the Lord's to destroy us, at the end of the day, I'm with whatever the Lord is with, man. As long as I know that the Lord is putting it into this wicked way of life and ushering righteousness, man, I'm all for it. Even if I'm not a part of that, man.
Hey, bro,
more willing I am, and I'm gonna strive for it. But at the end of the day, we want the Lord to come back because we know it's going to be destruction and salvation. And it's going to be better for the earth and our people overall, man.
Whether we make it or not, man.
Hey,
it's all the Lord's will, like you said, bro.
Man, life is not about individualism, man. But Esau's way of life is all about individuality, man. Be for yourself. Everybody's selfish, self-preservative, self-made. I can do all by myself. I don't need this. I don't need you. People be in a mindset where I can see somebody post something on Facebook the other day like, yo, I'm not gonna let nobody buy nothing for me. I'm gonna get everything myself because I don't want nobody to say that they did something for me. Man, that's pride, man. That's pride, man.
Hey, stewardship is major in this walk, man. We here to, we in position to help each other.
Hey, so at the end of the day, man, we're not about individualism, man. We're all about the betterment of our life. Exodus 30 and 7. Yep.
I use your comment for that copy and paste for
look, bro.
What's your
I need my cereal.
Oh, New
Oh,
Jerusalem?
it ain't pop up.
Nah,
No, it ain't pop up.
Oh, all right, it's connected still.
All right, bet. This joint be delayed too.
Still want me to continue?
As if a man, like this Amos 5 and 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and the bear met him, or went to a house and leaned to his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Yeah, exactly. So no matter which way you turn, it's going to be doom and gloom. So you think that you're running away from one destruction, you want to run right into another. You think you're running away from that, you're going to run into another. You're not going to be able to escape the judgment of the Lord. All right. It's like Final Destination. All right. That movie is spiritual because you can't cheat death or you can't cheat the Lord, man. What's meant for you is going to be meant for you. Even when you think you're escaping death, the death that you're actually escaping was just a way for you to get fair. But your death is ultimately going to be designed for what it is. Right? So there's no escaping the judgment of the Heavenly Father. Your best bet is to hope and pray that you are of the elect and you can escape the judgment by doing what? By having faith and putting forth good works. Because you're going to, the very things that you sow to are the things that you're going to reap of. So if you sow to righteous acts, if you sow to faith, you're going to reap of that very thing. All right? What does righteousness and holiness breed? It breeds life. All right? What does sin, wickedness, what does that breed? It breeds death, man. Because the scriptures say that sin is the wages. I mean, it's like the wages of sin is death. Man. So you people need to realize that you need to be careful what you wish for, right? You should be at the point where if you ain't right, you need to be hoping that the Lord take His time to come back so you can have an opportunity to get right.
Get right.
But the problem is that if you not, you got to be careful because you got righteous men that are putting forth the best effort and doing all the right things, that are praying to the Most High to speed up the time, to come back soon. And guess whose prayers that Most High is open to? The righteous and those that do the right thing. So He's going to answer their prayers over a sinner, man, because His ears are not open to a sinner.
I got you, Rock, real quick. So these guys ringing now, bro. I can't get it. Hey, ring it. Hold on. It's Ecclesiasticus of the book of Sirach 35 and 17. The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. Until it cometh nigh, he will not be comforted and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment.
Exactly. That's why it says that to pray without ceasing, man. You know, but give Him no rest. Give Him no rest until He establish and make of Israel a praise in the earth. So we constantly are praying daily, man. You got the Lord's getting flooded with prayers, man, from the hopeful elect, man. And ultimately, it's always the same thing: to send destruction upon this place and to bring salvation in the kingdom of heaven. So, and our prayers, Lord willing, be of that number, are piercing the clouds, man. The Most High, it's like music to the Most High's ears, man. And He's gonna take those prayers and He's gonna bring them into fruition, man.
Hey, brother, speaking of incense, the scripture said our prayers are like unto the sweet smell.
Exactly.
Sweet aroma. You walk into a room, you smell something, man, this is good. But to the heathen, not the 2/3, they pray. Man, it's like, damn, what the hell is that smell? That's to the Heavenly Father.
Hey,
stink smell.
Ultimately, they ultimately praying to idols, right? They're praying to idols, they're praying to Jesus Christ. All right, they're praying for
Praying for the wrong shit.
they're praying for folly.
Praying for shit in
money,
this world, bro.
Abundance in this
abundance, they're praying for women. Come ups, man. And they only praying when it's good,
Right.
or they only praying when they need them, man.
Right.
But when things is going good in their life, man, they don't even think about them more, bro. They don't even pray no more, man.
That's only for good things. Right.
And when things going wrong, now it's then they blaming the Lord. Why, Lord? Why me? Why'd you do this? Lord, please.
Lord said, but you get the money.
Exactly, man. We praise the Lord in our ups and in our downs, man. Man, so many times I've been fucked up, man. Some bad shit that happened to me, and then you get caught up in it like, fuck, but then you think about it, you know what? Take a deep breath and call it out by shit, man. At the end of the day, you try to see the light, man.
I'll take the booty, man.
Yeah, I like to always resort back to this car I had, man. It was my favorite car, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The tree fell on my car, man. Yo, and
Right out front of the crib.
Right out front of the crib. And then when it happens, bro, like I'm sitting in my bed early in the morning. All I heard was, mind you, it was a bunch of cars parked in the street. All I heard, boom, psh, and I don't know, something in my spirit was like, yo, that was your car. I was like,
Yo,
I looking out the window, big ass shit laying on my car. I'm like, fuck. Shit got totaled out. My insurance paid it. I ain't getting no money. My insurance paid the loan off. I was like, damn, I was salty. It was a steal too, bro. But at the time, bro, I just was like, I was salty. But it was like, I always tell myself, even to this day, I said, you know what, man? That car was probably about to blow up.
Listen,
Transmission was probably about to go.
Listen.
Engine was gonna go. Mind you, it was a BMW, so that shit would have been expensive as hell, bro.
You remember when we used to park on Broad and Ridge, right in front of the can spot? And that sign,
used to be like,
bro, that's ironic. That shit,
yeah,
you would park under this street sign. That shit'd be, I used to always think like,
and then
damn,
one
what if
day
that shit just fell one day?
Rust and fall right on your wheels.
Crush somebody's shit.
Nope. But hey, man, that's how we are, man. We realize that the Most High has a greater purpose for all things, man. Because our ways, pursuing Isaiah 55, our ways are not His ways, man. His thoughts are above our thoughts. His ways are above our ways. We can't comprehend the Lord of why He does things. Even when He takes the lives of our loved ones, man. You know, it's like, hey, bro, it is what it is. Hey, this brother's in the truth that passed away, man. Just recently, the one brother, Yala, man. He passed away, man. He passed away, man. He had stuff he was going through, man.
He got burnt real bad, man. He was still putting.
But he was fervent, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So the Lord took him, man. But hey, at the end of the day, we know He was the Most High, man. So hey, we can't see why the Lord would take him down in the midst of doing the work and at the end. But hey, all things are. You'll know later. Hey, all things shall be revealed in the end, man.
Prophesied part, knowing part. Roughly
All
paraphrase.
things shall be known, man. How shall coming back, man. What was you just in again?
I just finished Edges. He had Amos. You finished Amos?
Yeah, I finished that. I took you to something.
Jeremiah 16:13. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers.
What's that land, man? That land's ultimately, it's really specifically going into that, that's going into lands and being enslaved to different nations that we were not onto, man. But going over here in America, man, different lands that we've never really resided in, the Most High scattered us.
And there shall ye serve other gods day and night, for I will not shew you faithfully.
Exactly. So we've been forced to serve other gods. Now our people, first it was forced of us to serve, and now our people are taking delight in it, man. Christianity, Catholicism, Islam. All right, but Christianity and Islam being the number two religions that our people are caught up in.
Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Hey, so the Most High is not going to be longer called. Right now, that's the title of the Lord. That's what He was known for. All right, that was His great act in the world. That when you thought about the Israelites, you thought about like, yo, you talking about the Israelites? Man, their God delivered them out of the land of Egypt. Man, He split the sea. He killed Pharaoh, all his army. That was the Most High's accolade at the time. But that's not going to be His title anymore. He's going to get a new belt. You know, He's going to have a new title, man.
But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, from all the lands whither He had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Exactly. So that new title is going to be the Lord God that brought the children of Israel out of the land of the north, which the land of the north is America, man. And all the lands we were scattered, because we were scattered to the four corners of the earth. So like we were going into the chariots, how they're going to go to the four corners of the earth and gather that great multitude. This is what that's talking about, man. And this is also going into the day of the Lord, because that's going to be the day of the Lord. It's darkness but not light, but it's only light unto a few, which is those of the elect, man. But to the vast majority of the world, it's darkness. All right, so that's going to be the Lord's title. That's what the Lord's going to be known for. And He's going to come back in such a flamboyant, magnificent manner that it'll be spoken of generations and generations, man. Those heathen that survive on the side, man, when they come to see the kingdom, they're gonna talk about, tell their kids, like, yo, Lord came back, he did this, that, and the third.
I mean, I used to have
Bro, it's another scripture that say Judah and Israel were pressed together.
Yep.
That's here.
It's here, man.
We got all the tribes here pressed together in the land of our captivity.
Hey, and in the scriptures even say that Judah and Ephraim will come back together, man. Because
Ezekiel
there was a
37.
point in time where you don't see it much today, because nowadays, Judah, so-called black people and so-called Hispanic people, nowadays, they're more united and joined together, man. We get along a lot more now. But there was a point in time when so-called blacks and so-called Hispanics, man, they were beefing, man. They didn't fuck with each other. You know, you go back to the 70s, the 80s.
Bro, 90s, crazy.
Then Jake could go into
all them hood flicks, bro.
yeah, bro.
The curses. Yo, that's
Exactly.
my shit.
Exactly, man.
Cursed.
But guess what? Bro, the Most High has brought us back together, man.
What was that 50 Cent movie? About the biography. Get Rich or Die Trying. It was on Ephraim and Judah fighting against each other.
Well, hold up.
That's my old shit. I like that shit.
Nah, and the Get Rich or Die Trying, it was the fucking Albanians. It was Albanians.
No, it was Ephraim and Judah. Bro,
You're thinking of another movie.
Might be thinking of another movie, bro. Because Get Rich or Die Trying, their main enemies was these like Albanian niggas. It was like Albanian or something like that. But that's besides the point. But this is true, bro. That's besides the point.
It's wisdom of Solomon 5:1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Hey, he's standing in great boldness, man. And that's what one of the Edomites that came up here and said, man. He was like, you guys are out here, you're bold, man.
And this boy bowed down to
Yeah.
his
He's like, you guys,
Esau.
Esau?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you guys seem like, all right,
Hey, listen, bro.
It's
like, all right, bro, whatever,
bro.
man. Getting ahead of the curve.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
Proverbs
22, 24. Yeah, for sure. We want all that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And ultimately, we out here for our people anyway, man.
Yeah.
I know you watch us all the time, but like, you ever got questions that you just need answer, bro? That's what we're here for.
I ain't had no questions.
That's all good, bro.
The comments
Comment board, we always check the comment board, so just throw a comment up and we go into it.
Proverbs 22:4. It says, by humility and the fear of Yahweh are riches and honor and life. Damn.
Hey, man, by humility, man. And that's something that's not talked about here in this world, and not really understood, man. And even amongst the body, man. Even amongst the people who know they're Israelites, man. Humility is something that's always talked about, but it's something that's not practiced. You see a lot of guys, man. A lot of guys get some knowledge in this truth, and they get puffed up, as the scripture says. Knowledge puffed up, pride. A lot of guys got pride in them. A lot of guys get to a certain level, and they feel like they're above correction, man.
I know the Lord either gonna kill you or he's gonna embarrass you.
Exactly,
Yo,
man.
look, we always say that. If the Lord keep you to the end, then he either love you or he hates you. Just dragging it out.
That's all it is,
You know what I mean? We gotta live on that edge, man.
You know?
You
Hey,
don't
but
want to go this bad side, grab.
Nah, bro.
They always think good or evil too. Pro evil.
that's why I say, it says, through fear and trembling, we work out our own salvation, man. You know what I mean? So we gotta walk every single day with a healthy fear of the Lord, man. Anytime, what that does is, man, it gives you humility. And it makes you always think about what you do before you do it and what you say before you say it, man. When dealing with brothers, when dealing with people, even when dealing with people that's not in the truth, man, I'm always cautious and cautious about the things I say, man. Because I just,
That's the spirit, man. I was just about to give you another
Yeah, bro, what you got?
Ephesians 5:15. The spirit right to live like right.
yeah.
Or I got a couple questions for y'all.
Alright, one second, bro.
Let's bring this out.
We got you, bro.
Okay, you good, bro?
Yeah, bro. Nah, that's love, bro.
I already know about a lot of this shit, so I'm just trying to ask certain questions. I got
Bro, we here for you, bro.
I already know what's
Yeah,
up.
we here for you, bro.
I already know what's up.
You want Ephesians 5 and 15?
I can say all of it, but I know a lot of it. I argue with motherfuckers all the time.
That's beautiful, bro.
All types of stuff.
All right, bro. I got you.
Scripture
we know how you said.
I know what I need to know, but I don't know everything.
This Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Beautiful, bro.
What does it mean to be circumspect, man? Go to the circle, man. Go into a circle, man.
Point.
Keep your head on the swivel, man. Always be mindful of the things you do. The surroundings. Everything's your involvement,
Yeah,
man.
you just be in the world like, yo, bro, watch your body. You know what I mean? Yeah, be on your toes, stay on point. Yeah, for
Exactly.
sure.
Both in the things that you do, and also just, bro, like not being involved in shit, because you can get yourself into some bad situations, man.
Yeah, bro.
Not being wise, man. You know, put yourself in a, like, you know they robbing and killing motherfuckers on this corner every day around the time. People, bro, don't go there.
You even hear shit you don't want to hear. It's about the backdoor nigga or something.
Yeah.
Bro, get away from that shit, bro.
Stay away from it.
Cause it's going Curtis like, yo, I need to get it out the way.
The sticker boys right there
Yeah,
on Broad Street right now, bro. And you say, all right, man, the Lord got them good.
Bro, it's too easy.
They got demons.
It's too
Exactly,
easy to
bro.
get into some wild shit.
Exactly,
You
bro.
know what I mean? What you that was it on that, bro. What you had?
My question basically just is about the 44.4. It's like, it's just like, I don't know whether it's like niggas that's just gonna like do what they do, or is the motherfuckers that know. So I don't know if the 44.4 just if you know, or is if you follow.
Now we about to get
You know
into
what I'm
it. So we 144. We gonna go into the elect.
And I know how God works. God don't work like OR is on the tip. Like if you feel like it's a sin and you still do it, I know you work like you don't give a fuck. Like if that shit is sin, if you know it's a sin and you do that shit that. You feel me? All right.
Because he talks about how wicked and ignorance. You don't know, but if you know and you do it, then you at fault.
But it's also people made. But yeah, I know people is made to be destroyed. So it's like I be just trying to understand.
You got people made to be destroyed, and it's righteous that's going to be delivered. That's not going to die. Everybody's not going to die, bro. That elect you talking about, that 144,000, and then it's a 1/3 men, women, and children. They're not going to die, bro.
Some will
You know what I
die.
mean?
Some will die.
Some will die on the way.
Honorable death. It's not like something like crazy, like this.
But for the most part,
The tip I be on now is like when I was a kid, I used to look at like, oh, all right, when you die, it's like it's scary. But now I look at it like, fuck this shit. I know this shit about to end. So it's like, I know this shit about to end. So yeah, save everybody who gotta be saved. Like you should have, bro.
You die many times.
Then
You die once, you live 1,000 times. It's reincarnation in the Bible, bro.
yeah, we've been here 1,000 times, bro. So, and that's why when you talk about how like, oh yeah, when you have nostalgia as far as, yeah, I feel like I've been here before. Right, you've really been here before. Yeah, it's a part, like I told you, I know this shit. So it's like, it's a part in the Bible where it talks about, I don't remember exactly what his name was. I can say if I was Isaiah or Elijah, they was talking about how like where they speak to him and they be like, yo, you and like such and such, and he like, I don't know who that is, and the whole time that was him before. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying, he was here before. Yeah.
I said, like, I think you're talking about here as Ezekiel before.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, not as Elijah and Ezekiel.
One of them, I just be getting one of them mixed up.
All right, look, bro, we gonna answer your question.
You know, Elijah didn't die.
One of them he got beamed up. It was Elijah.
It was Elijah,
He got
right?
beamed up. We went into that earlier too. All right, so look, bro, this Hebrews.
My name Joseph.
So that's spiritual, bro. That's
And I
spiritual,
used to hate my name because I feel like it was a white person name.
Oh,
And then
no.
when I learned
Oh,
everything, I love my name.
bro. That's spiritual, bro. Yup. So look, bro, this Hebrews 10 and 26, right to the point. It says, for if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins. All right, I'll break it, bro. I'll go into words.
Hey, it says if you sin willfully,
I said, break that down.
Oh yeah, I got
after
you, bro.
receiving the truth, there remains no more sacrifice for sin, right? What's
That's
that?
why.
What's that sacrifice for the
Like,
sin?
I
Hebrews
say
10,
no scales
10,
and
26.
fans. You gotta have scales and fans. I don't play that shit with all these restaurants around here. I don't eat that shit. They be trying to serve me live fish and all that weird shit.
Listen, bro, what's that sacrifice for sins, man? That's the blood of Yahweh
Yeah, all
Shai.
that shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
Lord, there you go, the lamb.
It's the blood of
Sacrifice.
Yahweh Shai because the blood of Yahweh Shai is ever renewing in the eyes of the Lord. That's why the law is not going to save us, but it's our faith.
Yeah.
through your faith, and you show your faith through your works. So it's like in this truth, you're gonna make mistakes. You wanna fuck up. You wanna sin. But it's all about the intention and the spirit. And behind why
I
you
feel
do
like
what you
it's
do.
like the way some of these laws is set up and the way certain shit set up, it's like you gotta sin.
You got to
it's like
sometimes, man.
I be
Bro,
trying
on
to
a
like
Sabbath,
get away from
sometimes
that
you gotta
shit,
work.
but it's like
The society's set up for us to
Right.
Yeah,
They go
set
off.
up-
Everything is contrary to the Bible.
It's a
bro.
lot of
They
things.
did
For
that on
example,
purpose.
I don't know if you guys
Council of Evil, right? They all the heathens got together. They was like, we gotta, you know, when he was in the city, you know, selling stuff. to us.
Yep.
Selling stuff to us, and we wasn't supposed to buy that thing.
Yeah, that was I know Nehemiah went to that. Yeah, Nehemiah went to that, and they was like,
He's
they,
like,
they
put
was
hands on you.
complaining.
Put
They was
hands on you,
complaining to
yeah.
Nehemiah like, yo, when the Shabbat over, man? I'm trying to buy and sell shit.
Yeah.
But the heathen was coming in on the Shabbat like, yo,
Yeah,
bro.
got this shit. Like,
And I know that.
boom, boom.
Yep.
We was in that Bible, man, because by the word.
Bro, it's us, bro. This is us. This is us all day, bro.
Nehemiah said, "We'll put hands on you."
Yep, exactly.
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna lay hands on you,
Wasn't
bro.
that Nehemiah though, where it said? I think that was in Nehemiah where it said that it says though I contend with them. Yeah, that was it was Nehemiah. It was Nehemiah. It was because he was going into it. He was bumping heads
laws is set up
with
for
the heathen. No, he was bumping head with Jake.
It's like if I don't
Because they kept
follow these
going
laws,
off.
I'm
This is
not-
what
but
it's-
at the same time, it's like, and I
During Nehemiah's time was the
They the hardest
Y'all know
people
too
to
much
argue
about
with.
Nehemiah.
They one of the hardest people to argue with.
Nehemiah was
female
mostly
like,
history.
yo,
It was mostly
because she
history.
tried to bring in laws to me.
I think Nehemiah was during the time of the Persians.
So
Because I know it goes into Xerxes and stuff in Nehemiah. I believe, I gotta go back and touch up on it, but I'm almost certain it was during the time of the Persians. Persians and the
And this is
Medes.
what I
It was
tell
during that
Muslims all the
time.
time. I can go in your book right now and show you where it tells you to read my book.
Let's
And you know what they do? This is what they do every time I argue.
Keep it together.
This is what they do every time I tell them to argue. They be like, oh, well, you said you don't believe in religion, so how you gonna make to a book? And what I tell them at the beginning of the argument, separate the Bible from religion.
All right, bro, we gonna go back to hey, bro, we gonna go back to the Hebrews 10. So you understand that Hebrews 10, right?
Yeah.
10 and 26, sin willfully.
After, so it's like you came up here today, right? Answers. After we tell, so it's like going back into the law of faith without works today. So after we found out the truth, the names of the Heavenly Father, we stopped smoking weed. We stopped eating pork. You know what I mean? Most of us ain't do it anyway. We stopped eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. We stopped doing sin that we had control of. It's 613 laws, bro. As long as we in this flesh, we're not perfect. But the scripture that say what? A just man falling 7 times and you get involved. So you falling, that's going into what? You stumbling, you trying to do the right thing, you fuck up. Just keep going. Don't dwell on like, damn, I fucked up to the point where you stagnant. And you don't want to do nothing. You gotta just keep moving and praying, bro. Yeah, I'll bring it out again.
Stumbling, man, stumbling and falling is not going. It's like not intentional falling. You know what I mean? Not
Bro,
intentional.
shit happens.
Sometimes shit happens.
That's why I was
Sometimes you may do something, and then it turns out to be wicked, or it turns out to be sin. But in the moment, you wasn't really thinking right.
Yeah.
That's kind of like it's like you fucked up. You're like, damn, I knew better.
You're gonna start.
You're gonna start going through stuff where you're
like-
gonna be like, you be on point for a while, then you might end up getting involved in something. And you're like, damn, I fucked up, and you didn't see, you wasn't seeing right. But then all you gotta do is repent. Don't let that mistake because you feel like, damn, I knew better. You gotta just be like, fuck, repent and then move forward, bro. And then once you do that, you start to be more.
Just be feeling like, to me, it just be feeling like I know this shit wrong, but it's like the way shit's set up, I gotta do this shit. So it's like, I don't want to be doing this shit, but at the same time, I gotta make money. So it's like, I don't want to be sinning, but sinning at the same time.
Fuck up, but you don't want to fuck up.
At the end of the day, bro, we rehearsing the righteous acts. You gotta, the things you can control it. The things that you can't control, don't let it overtake you.
But you know, we don't got no free will.
Right.
All we doing is merely making decisions,
You know,
bro.
the topic of free will is funny to me, man.
Yeah.
It's like, my perception on free will is different than what most people might have. I believe it's like this, right? There is the concept of free will, what people think is not true. Like, you don't have control over your own destiny.
Decisions,
Exactly. I believe you have power over your choices for the most part. For the most part. I believe if the Most High wants you to do certain things, He'll influence you in ways to where you'll end up doing that.
Through people.
Right.
Things.
People
You know what's so
through
crazy about you
temptations
saying
and
that?
stuff like
I
that.
tell my girl all the time, it's it's like my life not perfect, but it's certain shit that I dodged that be like, damn. If I ain't dodged that shit, that would have been really fucking
Bro, the only one that walked this earth that was perfect was Yahweh. Ain't none of us perfect, bro.
But David said make himself perfect.
Right. I mean, we got to be, bro.
Exactly.
God gives me power.
And when you go into that, like perfect, it really just means to be upright.
Right.
That's all it means.
Do the right thing, bro. You make enough mistakes,
You
bro.
can be perfect in the
You
spirit.
know what Gorilla Hebrew is? That's why I watch all the time. Watch them all the time. Watch them all the time.
But get that scripture.
Yeah, them brothers.
He was talking about battle with the flesh. That thing which I do, I do not, but that thing which I don't do, I do.
phone's bad, dude. I'm gonna have a heart murmur again.
I'm just talking about
It's Paul.
It's one in Paul too. It's Paul brothers too.
That thing I wish I do, I do not, can't do.
It comes down to the study, bro.
Yeah, you know, I be on Clubhouse. It's Israelite.
know.
Hey, yo, it's strong. I ain't gonna lie. I'm always going around. So you talking about see what he's saying to certain people, but I just don't want to ask certain questions. And a motherfucker calling me for asking a question in a certain type of way.
If somebody can get up, you know what that's called? That's called pride, man.
Yeah, bro, they not in the right spirit.
They're not in the right spirit.
They know knowledge fuck.
Somebody,
If they know something, it's like, nigga, nah, that ain't.
they assuming that you should know it just because they know it.
Right.
That's not a right spirit. The Howard Shah said, "Freely have you received, freely shall you give." Man.
Just quoted that, bro. That's the spirit.
You know what I mean? If somebody, you ask the question, I don't care.
Free knowledge, give
Free
Yeah,
knowledge.
don't be trying. Yo, I know this, but look, you gotta do this.
Yo, man, I'm not. Yo,
The Lord
hey, what's
watching
this?
that, bro.
I try to do this all the time, but it's so hard arguing with people that's already so got their mind made up and they, I'm a Christian or I'm a Muslim, they got their mind made up, so it's hard to argue
Look,
with them.
if the Lord gave
so
them,
hard.
the Lord gave them over to Islam, bro. That's for their destruction, bro. Some people just not gonna hear it.
I gotta pull up somewhere.
Yeah, we say, yo, bro, use wisdom, bro.
I'm coming right back.
It's on. We right here, bro. We ain't gonna leave. I got the Romans 7. Yeah, this
He said Corinthians.
Yeah, I'm trying to type it in.
things I do not. That's Romans 7. But I know I don't know what. Look. What you got? What you got?
I'm looking for right now.
Sorry, but it's time to come in.
Samak.
Yeah, I'm Parathon, bro. What's up, bro? You got a question?
That's
I'm
what it is.
just curious. Are you guys talking? I like to listen.
Romans 7.
What's your nationality?
This whole doing.
Here, American. I mean, we're pretty mixed bag.
I'm saying your bloodline.
What's your father?
Russian.
Russian?
Yeah, Russian town. Type.
Yeah, okay.
Your father's like from Russia?
We're far back. We've been in America for quite a while.
About his father, you know his father, your grandfather?
They're all originate from down here. Philly. My dad's side's more German. Like German, Russian. My mom's Italian.
Okay.
You know,
What kind of Italian is your mom? Like Sicilian?
couldn't tell you.
tell you.
I'm willing to bet though, probably Southern. Willing to bet probably Southern.
We gotta get another joint.
They expensive as hell now.
We had it out here, bro. Too much rain, all the wind, broke it down.
It's all good, man. It's good.
Out of curiosity, why you ask? Just curious.
Because it's about bloodline. It's not about the skin, bro.
The
No,
Bible,
right.
Yeah.
the
It's
Bible
different.
in
It's different.
particular is the Bible in particular, right? That's what we out here doing. We're teaching the Bible.
Okay, I got the Romans 7. I'm
The
gonna
Bible,
hold it.
the Bible was written for our people, about our people. All right, so from our people. So the Bible, believe it or contrary to popular belief, is for one group of people on the earth, right? A nation of people. And the Bible is a history book. All right, it's a history book. It's a book of prophecies, a book of laws. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, a lot of people don't realize that it's not for everybody, but that's what the Bible is talking about. Like Christianity, for example, right? You got different religions that stem from the Bible, but the Bible itself is not really a religious book. You know what I mean?
No, it's a lot of showing you how to live. It's the whole that's the
Law.
whole thing behind the Old Testament.
It's a Buddha. Yeah, but it was for a certain people. Because contrary to popular belief, the people will try to say, okay, the Bible or Jesus came and told people to repent, stop sinning, and different things like that. But in order to sin, you had to have had the law. There was only one group of people that received the law.
Right.
And that was the nation of Israel.
On Mount Sinai with Moses.
Exactly. There was one group of people.
His son.
And people like to use John 3:16, and they don't they don't understand the concept of the scripture. Even when you read up, there was a conversation between Jesus and the king of the Jews. And they were having a conversation about the state of the Israelites. And when you read up a little bit, Jesus even made an analogy. He said, okay, well, just like Moses lifted up the staff in the wilderness, so shall basically the staff be lifted up and the people shall be healed. But that was a story that was passed down to our people. So if you try to tell me a story about something only your family know, I'm not gonna understand. I'm gonna be like, what do you mean? Because I'm not part of your family. So it was the same thing where it was a conversation. It was like, okay, the staff was lifted up in the wilderness. There was only one group of people out in the wilderness when Moses lifted up the staff, and that was the Israelites. So it's little things like that that you don't realize.
One of my favorite misconceptions, especially, comes from belief Corinthians. It's the first people derive why, especially Catholic, why it's not right to be gay. And the verse originally says it's not right, or I can't quote it.
Okay.
You
can do it the best you can.
But the big concept was it is not right because they were in Greek trying to convert the Greeks. You know, the flow of Christianity from the Mediterranean. They were like, hey, it's not right to have sex with little boys. That's not right. They were talking about Socrates. They were talking about Aristotle. It's not right for a 40-year-old man to be grooming a 12-year-old boy. That's
not right for a man to do to a man at all.
Yeah. But that was the big thing. It wasn't really talking about that. It was saying, no, this ain't right, guys. This is not cool. It's not right for it was all around. The Athenian warriors, they're a huge thing.
And well, at the end of the day,
I just think it's a crazy misconception, personally.
Yeah, so what are you saying? That being among men is okay?
Well, I'm not having any opinion on it. I'm just saying that's how they sat there, the Catholics specifically. I am specifically talking about the Catholics too. They took that Corinthian verse and said, all right, how can we flip this to follow what we believe?
Right,
we believe it's not right for a man to be with but they were okay with pedophilia. Yeah. They were actually okay with it. So they flipped the verse around and said, no, man's not supposed to be with another man. It wasn't about that. It was a man is not supposed to be with a boy.
Yeah, but because in the Catholic Church, that's big in the Catholic Church, pedophilia, man.
And I just thought that was one of the craziest things about the Bible.
That's crazy because that's actually a double entendre because pedophilia. Well, he's basically saying that the Catholics took that verse and tried to twist it to basically say man should be with man, whereas because they're okay with pedophilia. Basically, what trying to say, but it's both because. Even if it's a man's not supposed to be with another man at all, whether it's a little boy or it's a grown man. It's
same thing with women too.
Yeah, and even a woman shouldn't be with a woman, and a man really shouldn't be with a woman that's underage only. To keep it, keep it real simple. You know what I mean? So,
it's kind of hard because you're taking verses that were written in an entirely different language, and they get translated over, especially into Latin.
Right.
You look at the flow of the Bible, especially the Roman Catholic Bible, that went into Latin, and that was purely like no one knew us speak Latin. We wouldn't be able to read the Bible. If it was 1400s, we couldn't read the Bible. We were just normal people. They took that as power, so that's where the tits came in. The Protestant Reformation afterwards was all saying, hey, this ain't right. We should be able to read what we're basing our whole entire lives on. Yeah. You're executing people in the street about this book. We can't even read it.
At the end of the day, the Bible was not written for all people. It was only written for the Israelites. So the Most High had it set up to the point where it would be translated to different languages so that our people, which were scattered across the four corners of the earth, because you got Israelites in every nation in the world.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to be able to get this word.
They're everywhere. There's huge populations everywhere.
So the Bible was for example, we use the King James Bible, right? Okay. Or the translation. People always say version and stuff like that. It's just a translation. So you have people who have taken the Bible and translated it from one version to make it more simple. So the King James Version in particular is the most accurate translation from the Hebrew Greek and Latin to
Okay,
English.
I didn't know that.
And it's because if you know anything about King James was actually a so-called black man. And what he did was, he was wicked. He was wicked. You got to remember, the Most High used him and his power and influence to get this version of the Bible translated so that it can be the most accurate and the purest form in the English, so that where most of the Israelites are scattered in Americas can read it, right? So he gathered together, I believe it was 14 different scholars from
Council of Nicaea, right?
from the no, that was different. From Greek, Latin, and Hebrew.
That's where our people was at.
Exactly.
They spoke that language.
So
That's where that original,
Right.
especially New Testament.
Exactly.
That's where that's.
so
Big time
then,
down.
with all the other, and so what he did was he had these people translate it in the purest form as possible, as accurate. And then he got another group of scholars to proofread what they did. So it was multi-proof to say, yo, this is the most accurate. And even within it, some of like certain words kind of got this is I don't know, man.
Right.
But
That's another.
yeah, but even then, so then you have stuff like the NLT, the New Living Translation, and all these different things, right? Where now they've taken the King James Version and they tried to simplify it because it's the Old English. So it's that's all it really is, man. We out here to just tell our people, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans.
I see this here. My favorite is, I can't quote it, of course, my favorite verse is God will, the second coming of Jesus will come on flaming chariot.
Yeah, we brought that out, yeah.
So I like, this is like one of your big things. What's yours?
So basically what's going to happen is, we brought it out, we can bring out a few more people, but basically the chariots of the Lord, right, are what people call the UFOs, right?
That's my dad. He's a big proponent that chariot of fire is a UFO.
That's very
It's
true.
an alien. And that's, I've always believed that Jesus,
Well, you mean alien is a foreigner.
Alien just means foreigner.
It's a foreigner. He's not in this world. So technically, we're not talking about the big green.
We're not talking about actual aliens that they
no,
depict.
I am though.
Yeah.
But that's not aliens. That's not it.
Now maybe not God, maybe not the actual. We're talking about the Old Testament God. Maybe not so much.
Listen, bro.
There's no difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament. I'm gonna just give it to you real quick. I'm gonna close out in a second. So, the chariots of the Lord are just the vehicles that the angels pilot, right? They're spiritual, celestial vehicles, whatever you want to call them. The angels pilot those vehicles. Who you call Jesus is going to come back to, one, destroy the nations that have sinned against him and the wicked of the world, and to deliver the remnant of his people.
Are you talking about this, like
The Israelites.
true? Okay.
Yup.
So those chariots, they are literally the vehicles the angels pilot, and when Yahushua comes back, they're going to come with different shapes, sizes, and when it says a ball of fire, different things, those are usually the forms in which the chariots came in. So, and then our ancestors, when they brought it out, they could only use the language that they knew.
Flying roll.
A
wheel within a wheel.
all these different things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Clouds. They even
So-
say clouds because they use the cloud to cloak themselves.
That's pretty much what it is. The chariots are our salvation. So they're coming back to deliver us and destroy the wicked of this world. And then what's going to happen is a new kingdom is going to be brought down on earth. And then the Israelites are going to be the power and the rulers of the world. But the world to come is going to be ruled in righteousness. You're not going to have all these different religions. You're not going to have homosexuality, pedophilia. You're not going to have demonic presence and witchcraft and all that stuff. It's going to be the righteous one world government. That's the
Righteous new
They
world
got to
order.
follow our laws. They got to follow our ways. They got to pay tribute to us.
You got
So-
the nations, but
Yep. So you're going to have all the nations are going to be in subjection to the Israelites. It's just that simple. All right. For the first 1,000 years, it's going to be rough for the heathen because we're going to have to build up the kingdom. But then after that 1,000 years,
get your land
we're
back.
going to get some land. Y'all going to be forced to follow our laws, which not really going to be forced, but it's just
After 1,000 years, it will no longer be in existence, it will be wiped away. But the other heathens, like the so-called Arabians, the Japanese, the Chinese, Moab, those other nations, they will be given their land, but they will still be subjective unto the Israelites.
They will be in a better off case than all of us are.
So what it
Have
is
your own
now
land.
is a shift of power. The so-called white man runs this world right now. We all know that. So what happens is this world is about to end, and a new usher of empowerment is about to take place. And in that empowerment, it will be the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who rule the world to come. And all the nations that had us into captivity will be our slaves and handmaids according to the scriptures.
So So we're gonna get this scripture.
So
right
the
here.
Lord is coming back to put the heathens in captivity and to deliver his chosen. And that's what's about to happen real soon. So the dollar's getting ready to crash. The RFID chip is getting ready to be implemented up to the CBDC. You see, they just got the Fed now. So they're about to have all access to your credit cards. They're going to have access to everywhere you make money. Real soon, the dollar's going to collapse. You see all the other countries get rid of the dollar. Real soon, the dollar will be of no value. And the new currency will be the RFID chip, which you will take in your palm or your forehead. And that will how you buy and sell things in the society.
It's crazy, but for the first time, I can't, something now that's still based off not the American dollar, which is out of this world.
The Don or what?
I can't put, there's some conversion right now. I can't, it's either a cryptocurrency or just even a separate
Digital dollar?
CBDCs.
something that they're not
That's
going to the
booming.
American dollar.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna
very
be-
typically they would.
Oh, you talking about the other nations? Oh yeah, they're.
Oh, they've been
But
digital.
it's
called
a
BRICS.
big
BRICS.
shift.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
with
yup.
BRICS and stuff
Bro,
like
it's-
that.
Honestly,
They're
I'm a
using
big
the
proponent
Chinese
of
yuan.
it, even being American. Even though they are our national enemies in a weird way, I'm a big proponent of it.
Oh, yeah,
just
China, bro.
because it's only fair. So that's involving Russia, South Africa, Brazil,
Yeah, Brexit.
India,
Yup.
and China.
Yup.
Right? So,
Something like that. Yeah, we got you, bro.
Yeah.
We follow all that. And it's like the dollar, look what the dollar has done to the world. Everybody's in fucking debt. 300, 400 trillion. You can't, it's not even a number you can put on that. Rich, you know what I mean?
I don't even like money.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
hate money. I like
All money
money
is
our
is
buddy.
Federal Reserve.
When I hang out with my buddy, they don't give money because we trade.
right.
You
US butter
spend
system.
money that way.
US dollar is not
I
real
get my
money.
beer.
Right, yeah, I mean, it's like,
Here you go.
That's how we like to do it. I don't like to.
I owe you.
I don't give it. Oh, here's $5. They got the real money.
Right, yeah, that's
That's right.
They barely even got
causes
that.
contaminations.
We lived how many years with barter?
Barter was where it's at. Barter system's about to come back.
Long.
All right, I'm gonna hit this. This second Edra 6 and 9. It says for Esau is the end of the world. Go ahead, go ahead.
Esau is a so-called white man. That's his true nationality.
Okay. I heard you mention that.
All right, it says for Esau is the end of the world.
Right, so Esau is the end of the
Society,
world.
the
Now,
age.
the end of the world, remember, the world, and if you go into the Greek, Latin, there's 3 different words for world, right? You got eon, you got cosmos, you got oikoumene. Cosmos is basically means a governing body or a general set of people. Not general, I'm sorry, a specific group of people. Oikoumene means all the inhabitants of the earth.
The little planet.
And then eon, which just means an age or a time. So this one is specifically going into a time. So Esau is the end of the world.
I got you, bro. Yeah. It says second Edra 6 and 9. It says Esau is the end of the world.
He's the end of the world, so he's the end of this way of life. It's this age. The way of life that you see today is going to cease to exist.
Right. It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that
And
follows.
Jacob, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, because Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and Jacob is the forefather of the Israelites. So he is the beginning of the world to come. So a new world to come is when the Israelites are going to be in rulership. All right, and when we're in rulership, what's going to happen is our laws are going to be governed across the whole earth. The earth is going to be refreshed and new because our laws directly coincide with nature. All right, we have laws that tell us how to till the land. We got laws that tell us how to treat people, what not to do, what to do. You're not going to have to worry about thievery. You're not going to have to worry about adultery. So you don't have to worry about nobody. I don't know if it's your girl. You're not going to have to worry about nobody stepping on your girl. You're not going to have to worry about people robbing you. You're not going to have locks and stuff on your door because everybody's going to follow our law. Right?
Everything that everybody's seeking for peace, that's what's coming. We're not going to get it.
Exactly. Our way of life
We're not
is
gonna get
equals
it.
to life and peace.
Right.
So
And
that's
everybody's going to love it.
Exactly.
Everybody's going to be in the right
heathen,
spirit.
man. Even though y'all going to be in subjection to us, y'all going to be rejoiced because y'all going to actually have pure life in the world. So pure water, pure air, pure food, everything, man. So hey, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, man. That's what's coming, man.
I
pretty much-
appreciate
yeah,
it. I like
everything in a
hearing
nutshell, bro.
ideas.
Yep, and the end of this age is coming really soon, man.
Yeah,
In your
sooner.
lifetime. Probably in
Sooner
the
or
next-
later, bro.
Probably in the next few months to a few years, man. A little
Yeah.
bit sooner than that, man.
It's close.
They coming out with the CBDC very soon. That RFID chip, they're already talking about it. So
You got rumors of wars. China, Russia, it's just rumors. They about to start getting busy though, man.
I don't know. But hey, we just, exactly. We see the signs, hey, yeah,
Prophecy is around the corner, man. It's a matter of time.
Hey, you guys have a good day.
all right, you too.
Nice talking to you. Y'all take care.
All right, so Lord willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. We're gonna give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Akakwadash.
double honor to our elders and apostles, from apostles to heart on down. And peace, blessings to the brothers and sisters. Work, truth, and sincerity. And shalom to the elect men, women, and children out there. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.